Good morning, friends. I'm Professor Shivayogi Patil again here, coming with a new video. I'm a trainer as well as a coach. So the purpose of coming this video is again to motivate you and to drive home some points. So today I'm going to tell you a story of a brave girl who has a tremendous willpower. Who has a tremendous willpower. See, her name is Arunima Sinha. You can see here. So the picture is there, Arunima Sinha. You can see her legs are amputated and some steel legs, artificial legs has been fixed. Artificial legs has been fixed. Since even though she was an artificial legs, so she didn't lose her enthusiasm for life, energy for life. So with this video, I wanted to narrate her story so that you will get some message, how powerful your mind will be, how powerful your willpower will be. So with the kind of willpower and the mindset you have, you can achieve anything you want, even impossible task, what you feel, you can achieve. So just let me tell you the story of Arunima Sinha. Actually, Arunima Sinha was a football player. She was a very football player from a very humble family, and she was a very brave girl actually. So once she was traveling in a train. In that train, some dacoits entered. So they were all showing the knife and other armory and getting the money from the money jewelry. So from everyone on the compartment. So they entered the Arunima Sinha's compartment. One of the dacoit scrapped her chain, golden chain. He tries to snatch it. So that golden chain has a locket. Actually, that golden chain with the locket was very it was a very precious thing for Arunima Sinha because it was given by her mother as a gift on her birthday. So it has a photo of her mother in the locket. So she resisted that she resisted and she started to fight with him, fight with the dacoit. So dacoit in a rage, she just okay. She was actually near the door of the train, the fast-moving train. She threw her through the door outside. Literally, she threw her outside. So, to her unfortunate, to her this thing, so she had bad times there. So there was a column or a, what you call it as a pillar or something like that. So you met a lot of such pillars or support columns which are supporting some bridges or something like that in the railway track. So such column or pillar was there. So when she was thrown away by the dacoit, she badly hit the that pillar and bounced back and fell on the track. Fell on the track. So the train went away on her legs, and the legs was actually cut into pieces. So you can imagine the kind of pain, the kind of agony she might have experienced in that incident. To her unfortunate, again, that was a remote place. It was in a like a jungle-like thing, far from villages. There was no village nearby. So she has to spend 48 hours because see that road was not much for low these passenger trains. Only very few passenger trains were there. Only goods train used to travel there, and it was a pitch dark. So even there was no chance by the driver of the railway also to notice her. There was no chance. So she has to spend 48 hours. So spending 2 continuous nights. So 2 continuous nights and 1 day on the railway track with an amputated leg, blood flowing out of her body. You can understand what was her situation. You can understand. So But she was very brave. She has the willpower. She wanted to live. She wanted to live. So she somehow survived. She resisted her sleep. So she was awakened, totally awakened. Finally, after 48 hours, one villager who was passing by the railway track noticed her, and then he called the police. Police called the ambulance. Ambulance came, taken her to hospital. Then she was shifted to some other big city, big hospital, and her legs were badly damaged. So totally they were into pieces. So her leg has to be amputated up to the knee. Then, of course, she went on many operations in the Swangi hospital, and finally, an artificial leg has two artificial legs actually. Both legs were damaged. Artificial legs was fitted. Then the doctors asked her what was her profession, something like that. She told football. Then they advised me that I think you will not be able to play football. Even you will not be able to walk normally. It will be very difficult for you. Something like that they are told. So she was quite shocked. She was devastated for that moment. But somehow she regained the what you call her senses. She regained her senses. She regained her mental status. She regained her willpower. And then she wanted to do something. She wanted to, if not football, something else she wanted to do. So she spent around 6 months in the hospital. So one day she saw a poster of a mountain and mountaineer in the hospital itself. Then suddenly some urge, or you can say idea, flashed in her mind that why can't be I be a mountaineer? She wanted to be a mountaineer. See, you can imagine. So a person with an amputated leg. See, the mountaineering itself is a very hard task. You need to be physically very fit, mentally very fit, and you need to take training. So still there will be a lot of risks. So you have to ready to face the risk. So in such a case, an accident victim who has amputated leg with artificial legs. So how can she climb the mountain? But she was not willing to give up her desire. So again, she was released from the hospital. She went to her home. Spent around again 3-4 months in her home in her rest. She brought the big poster of one mountain and make a will made up her willpower to climb that mountain. To climb that, or you can say conquer that mountain. Then what did one fine day she went to Bachendri Pal. You know Bachendri Pal. She was one of the first lady to conquer the Mount Everest. So she went to Bachendri Pal and she told her story as well as her willingness to conquer the Mount Everest. Actually, Bachendri Pal was like shocked by the story as well as the willingness of the willpower of this girl. She said, "You have already conquered Mount Everest. You have already conquered Mount Everest because the kind of the tragedy you have survived in that 48 hours, in that 48 hours on the railway track, surviving without getting sleep. Because normally when you are badly injured, you become unconscious. But this brave girl with her willpower maintained her consciousness, because once you get unconsciousness, then there is a chance that you may go to coma. So she knew that because she was a football player, she had some idea about the first aid things and other things. So actually, so these are the words that come from the mouth of Bachendri Pal. You have already conquered, baby. So the Mount Everest, the kind of courage you have shown is nothing short of climbing the Mount Everest. Then, upon our insistence of the Arunima Sinha, she took her to mountaineering training Then she undergone training. Nobody, okay, of course, everybody shows sympathy, empathy, and everything, but nobody believed that she could be able to climb the Mount Everest. But after rigorous training, after 6 months to 1 year rigorous training, finally she started making attempts to climb the Mount Everest. So she failed many times, but she tried again and again. So persistently tried, and finally she was able to conquer Mount Everest. So that is the picture of the, okay, that is the actually picture of the railway track. So okay, that may be some mountain. See, finally she reached. So you can see a picture here, born on the mountain. So I just show you, born again on the mountain. So that was a new life for her. She was reborn on the mountain when she conquered the mountain, that Mount Everest. So she was totally reborn. So after that, she had become overnight celebrity. Then she started she has started an organization to help such accident victims who have lost their legs, lost their hands, something like that. And she is doing all that now from that day. So the summary of this particular, it is not a story, it is an incident. So she is still there, Arunima Sinha. See, the summary is how strong your willpower is. It is not particular to Arunima Sinha or anybody else. Every one of you, I am telling, especially I am making this video for the students of Global College of PUC, BCom, BA, BCA, and MCom. So, however weak you may be bodily, but if you have the same kind of willpower, you have same kind of mind power, you have same kind of memory power. So there is no an iota of doubt also. There is not an iota of doubt also. So therefore, my dear friends, see, you have to make up that mind. See, you have to find your purpose. See, why she was able to survive that great tragedy. See, she might have died in the hospital also. She might have died after coming to home also, because the condition was not good. So a lot of people develop a lot of infections and all, even after operations and all. But she survived everything because she had a purpose. She wanted to conquer Mount Everest. So she wanted to conquer Mount Everest and show to the world that even she is handicapped. So in such a severely handicapped, she can do anything she wanted to do. She has written a book also. Autobiography, that is autobiography, Born Again on the Mountain. She was reborn on the mountain when she conquered Mount Everest. So, my dear friends, see, your willpower and your purpose. You need to find out the purpose of your life. So both of them will create a passion. Once that passion is developed, nobody can stop you. So it's yourself will be put yourself into massive action, and then nobody stop you in the journey towards the success. So that is the reason today with this video, I came up with the story of Arunima Sinha, a very, very inspiring story. Wherever I go to, whenever I take to new batches of students, talk to new batches of students, first I narrate this story. So you can see some of our words. अभी बहुत करना बाकी है, अभी बहुत what you call achieve करना बाकी है, अभी समुंदर को कॉन्कर करना बाकी है, माउंटेन को कॉन्कर करना बाकी है. That was the willpower she was having. See, we have everything. We have everything. See, we forget that. See how invaluable our body is. When we see such persons, then we realize how invaluable our legs are, how invaluable our arms are, how invaluable our body are, how invaluable our mind is. Because see, if somebody offers you even 1 crore rupees, and want your hand to cut off, you won't agree, because it is invaluable. It is invaluable. So you can't, what you call, bid for it. So therefore, my dear friends, understand. See, you are a healthy person. If you are a healthy person, then even with such kind of horrible thing happened, she has conquered Mount Everest. You need to do your task, that is completing your journey of academics with flying colors, is not even half or quarter as tough as conquering the Mount Everest. Please understand that. So it is very, very easy compared to the Arunima Sinha's achievement. So therefore, my dear friends, believe in your body, believe in your mind, have self-belief, have positive self-image, have willpower, find your purpose, develop a passion, and put yourself into action. That was the message I wanted to give you with the help of this, what you call, beautiful story. So thank you for listening. So if you like the content of this video, please subscribe to my channel and please share it to your friends also, so that they can also be, what you call, get benefited. Thank you very much.